Welcome to the first video of Two Wings. Two Wings is a very young organization. Our goal is to make mindfulness and compassion training accessible to those in need. In one of the next videos I would like to talk a little more about our goals, our vision, and how we want to attain these goals. But today I would like to invite you to explore the topic of mindfulness with me. So what is mindfulness? One definition of mindfulness is to be in the present moment. But you might ask yourselves, well, aren't we always in the present moment? Our body's always here, right? But maybe let's take a very simple example. Let's say that you are cooking lunch for your family. And while cooking lunch, you're already busy with your to-do list for the rest of the day. You're thinking about how you still have to go grocery shopping, how you have to read many emails for your job, and so many more tasks. So while you're cooking, you can actually feel the stress building up and you're not able to pay attention to what you're doing with your hands. You can't really smell what you're cooking. So with your thoughts, you're not in the present moment, you are in the future. Or let's take another example. Now, during the COVID crisis, you might be watching the news a lot. And maybe while watching the news, you might have thoughts about the uncertain future. You might start to feel anxious that you're not going to be able to see your loved ones in the next weeks or months. And this can create a lot of anxiety building up. And maybe sometimes you already noticed that this anxiety can stay with you for the rest of the day, maybe for many days. And this is another example how we project ourselves into the future. Sometimes we also live much more in the past. We have memories that make us anxious or make us feel stressed or angry. So there is a cycle of a stimulus, so let's say the news, and then the stimulus can create a stress reaction in the body, and this stress reaction can create thoughts, and these thoughts can create emotions like anxiety. And then this anxiety can be again a stimulus, so it's like a vicious cycle. This stimulus again will make us have more thoughts and more emotions, and we can feel stuck. And sometimes we don't know how to cope with all this stress, all this anxiety. And this feeling of being stuck can be very unpleasant, can be frightening. And mindfulness, meaning coming back to the present moment. So for example, coming back to really seeing that we are cooking lunch right now, feeling what we touch with our hands, smelling, hearing what we are hearing. Or for example, while we're watching the news, really feeling our body sitting on the sofa, on the chair. This is a possibility to pause. And in this pause we can find a freedom. And this freedom means that we don't have to go into this vicious circle all the time. We have a possibility to stop this circle, to stop this automatic reaction. And this can be so powerful. This goes for thoughts, for rumination, but also for emotions. And I think this is why so many people during this crisis are starting to practice mindfulness, or maybe are picking up their practice again, because it's a tool that can allow us to find a little more ease, a little more freedom and peace during these times that are quite difficult for many of us. So if you want to know more about mindfulness, if you want to know more about Two Wings or the courses that we will offer, the scholarships that we will offer, our values and our vision. Stay tuned and follow us on social media and watch our next videos. Thank you very much, and see you next time.